Thanks, Clive. Welcome to the Late Look North. Good evening, I'm Jonathan Swingler. Our region is to host one of the world's biggest sporting events. The Tour de France is coming to Cumbria next year. The organisers say it's set to be the largest free sporting spectacle in British history. Mark McAlinden reports.
It may be 12 years ago, but who could forget the scenes when the Tour last came to these shores, starting in Yorkshire with the crowd several deep every step of the way. And already there's excitement about what the Tour could do for Cumbria next summer.
The economic impact will be huge for Carlisle to have a finish and for Keswick to have the start the following year. Unbelievable. We've got Cumberland on the world map. Our communities will be involved because it isn't just about that weekend. It's about our communities from now, working and the schools, the kids. It's just amazing for us.
It's new territory for the Tour as the race will sweep south through Scotland to Cumbria. With live TV exposure all over the world, perhaps places off the normal beaten tourist track will benefit greatly, like here in Longtown where the riders will race through. And there's a small cycling community here that can't wait.
We have a cycling team made up of about 12 riders now, mixed cycling and triathlon. The big events do raise that interest, and particularly like with the Tour de France in Cumbria, I think it'll have a resurgence for people wanting to get out, people wanting to get involved.
A few years ago when the Tour of Britain finished in Gretna, it was amazing to see Boostenhagen finish on the line. A fantastic sprint, and we hope to have that sprint in Carlisle when they turn up here.
And what a day that would be. Mark McAlinden, BBC Look North, Carlisle.
A Teesside woman whose partner was stabbed to death in the street is demanding a tougher action to prevent knife crime. Teesside has the second highest rate of knife crime in the country. Eden Hollis says it's now considered normal to see children carrying weapons. She organised a public meeting to discuss the issue. Stuart Wincup reports.
Lloyd was stabbed in the street after a dispute with a former friend. He was 23 when he died.
He was the absolute life and soul of the party. I mean, he was everybody's friend. He was an amazing dad to my kids.
But 2 years after his death, his partner says knife crime in the area is now out of control.
Certainly feel carrying a knife is normal, and it's getting to the point now where the 10, 11-year-olds walking about, they're being groomed by older men. A lot of it is drug related, where it wasn't in regards to Lloyd. But they're seeing it as fun, excitement.
Some teenagers say they carry knives for protection. This was filmed on a Middlesbrough estate 2 years ago.
What about that, man?
That's quite big.
Yeah, it's hard round here, it's rough.
Are you prepared to use that?
Of course, man. You have to, because if you don't stab them, they're going to stab you, aren't they?
Eden says things are now so bad she's organised her own meeting. She wants communities to come together to demand action.
If we don't do something now, how many more people do we have to lose?
Adrian runs a local boxing club and has helped steer many youngsters away from crime. But he says some have little choice.
They don't have the right role models, or the parents are selling drugs themselves, and the parents are doing stuff. So that young person, it's not a choice is made to go out and sell drugs or go out and carry a knife. They're preyed on, they're groomed.
And it is a big problem here.
What's striking as well is the weight of these.
Teesside has one of the highest rates of knife crime in the entire country. Field Police has urged people to have trust and confidence in the force and says it can only take action and arrest people if it receives the intelligence.
Please!
Do not move! Cleveland Police says tackling knife crime is one of its main priorities. But Eden says this meeting was the first of many and shows communities want action now before more lives are lost. Stuart Wincup, BBC North.
The first train has crossed the new Clifton Bridge over the M6 in Cumbria. The old bridge was demolished and replaced by the new structure. During the work, the M6 between junctions 39 at Shap and 40 near Penrith were closed, along with the disruptions to train services. Bishop Auckland is aiming to become the first UK town of culture. It's a companion scheme to the City of Culture programme designed to put the spotlight on towns across Britain. A £3 million prize is up for grabs. Applications for the inaugural award in 2028 are being accepted until the end of March. Now in sport, Middlesbrough head coach Kim Hellberg says tomorrow night's clash at West Brom could see debuts for new signings Leo Castledine from Chelsea and Finley Monroe, who joined today from Aston Villa. The 20-year-olds have arrived after successful loans at Huddersfield and Swindon respectively, and Hellberg is pleased with the club's business.
You can see in Lewis good playing around the box, good in scoring goals, has scored a lot of goals in Huddersfield in different ways. Finn is left back, good running up and down, good left foot, good physics, so yeah, two very good players.
Now, how's the weather doing? Can we save some money on the heating? Here's Paul with the forecast.
Good evening. As we head into the weekend, there'll be a lot of cloud around, maybe a bit of patchy rain at times. No rain tonight though, it's dry, it's clear and it's cold. We could see a few mist or fog patches here and there, and we'll see a fairly widespread frost. Temperatures in the towns and cities down to 0, -1 Celsius. Out in the countryside, more like -4, maybe -5 in 1 or 2 spots. A few shower outbreaks of rain coming into Cumbria later in the night. That sets the scene for tomorrow morning. Those clouds and showers moving eastwards, but for the afternoon it becomes drier and brighter again. So most places have a fine end to the day. We've got a southwesterly breeze tomorrow, temperatures up to about 6 or 7 Celsius at best. Into the weekend, a lot of cloud around on Saturday and Sunday, daytime temperatures up to 7 or 8 Celsius and frost-free nights.
That's all from the late team. Thanks for watching. Look North is back with bulletins early tomorrow. Bye for now.